Stoicism, an antiquated Greek reasoning that advances the thought of accomplishing inward peace by centering on what is inside our control and tolerating what isn't, has been picking up ubiquity in later a long time. In today's fast-paced and eccentric world, Stoicism offers a compelling elective to the chaos and push that frequently penetrate present-day life. This philosophy, established within the early 3rd century BC by Zeno of Citium, has persevered through centuries, affecting incredible minds and societies, and remains important in our modern society. Here are a few reasons why Stoicism may be more appealing to individuals seeking out for meaning, reason, and tranquility. The beginnings and advancement of Stoicism. Stoicism begun in antiquated Greece and was afterward grasped and extended upon by the Romans. The logic was established by Zeno of Citium, who instructed his devotees within the Stoa Poikile, or painted yard, from which the logic gets its title. The early Stoics, such as Zeno, Cleanthes, and Chrysippus, laid the foundational standards of stolid thought, centering on morals, rationale, and material science. Their thoughts were built upon by afterward Roman Stoics, counting Seneca, Epictetus, and the Roman sovereign Marcus Aurelius, who brought impassive reasoning into the domain of viable, everyday application. Center principles of Stoicism. At its heart, Stoicism is approximately understanding what we can control and what we cannot. This essential guideline is typified within the stolid polarity of control, broadly enunciated by Epictetus in his Enchiridion. A few things are up to us and a few are not. According to this we are able to control our considerations, activities, and responses, but we cannot control outside occasions, other people's activities, or the outcomes of our efforts. By focusing on what is inside our control and tolerating what isn't, able to accomplish a sense of tranquility and internal peace. Resilience and emotional strength. Firstly, Stoicism energizes people to develop flexibility and passionate quality within the confront of misfortune. By educating that enduring may be a portion of life which we have the control to select how we react to it, Stoicism enables people to persevere challenges with elegance and respect. In a society that regularly emphasizes moment delight and shirking of inconvenience, the thought of grasping hardship as an opportunity for development and self-improvement can be inconceivably engaging. The Stoics accepted that our judgments approximately occasions, instead of the occasions themselves, are what cause our enduring. This concept is outlined by the celebrated impassive proverb, "It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that things." By reframing our points of view and focusing on our reactions, we will change challenges into openings for individual growth. In case we lose a work, rather than capitulating to lose hope, ready to see it as a chance to seek after unused openings or develop new abilities. Mindfulness and present moment mindfulness. Besides, Stoicism advances mindfulness and present moment mindfulness. By emphasizing the significance of staying grounded within the present and letting go of connections to the past and future, Stoicism makes a difference. People develop a sense of peace and satisfaction within the here and presently. In a world that's always assaulting us with diversions and requests for our consideration, the hone of mindfulness advertised by Stoicism can be a reviving cure to the chaos of present-day life. The Stoics prompted practicing what is known as prosoche, or consideration to the display minute. This hone includes being completely mindful of our considerations and activities within the present, instead of being misplaced in stresses, almost end of the or laments around the past. By doing so, able to superior oversee our feelings and make more astute choices. Procedures such as journaling, reflection, and reflective exercises can offer assistance to develop this present moment mindfulness and upgrade our in general well-being. Living in understanding with nature. Besides, Stoicism emphasizes the significance of living in understanding with nature and the characteristic range of the universe. By empowering people to adjust their values and activities with the standards of reason, ethicalness, and intelligence, Stoicism offers a compelling framework for moral living and individual development. In a world that frequently appears void of meaning and reason, the ethical direction given by Stoicism can be a source of clarity and heading for those looking to live a more deliberateness and satisfying life. The Stoics accepted that living in agreement with nature includes recognizing our interconnecting with the world and understanding our put inside it. This implies acting in ways that are judicious, ethical, and in arrangement with our genuine nature as human creatures. By developing ethics such as shrewdness, mettle, equity, and balance, we will live more morally and contribute emphatically to society. For occurrence, practicing equity includes treating others reasonably and with regard, whereas practicing restraint includes working out self-control and balance in our wants and activities. Viable applications of Stoicism. Stoicism isn't merely a hypothetical reasoning, but a down-to-earth, direct-to-living distant better, a much better, a higher, a stronger, and improved, a much better life. Here are a few common-sense applications of stolid standards that can offer assistance. Us explore the complexities of present-day life. 1. Negative visualization. The Stoics practiced a technique called premeditatio malorum, or the intention of evil. This includes envisioning potential challenges or negative results in development so that we will rationally get ready for them. By doing so, we will decrease our fear of the obscure and increment our strength when confronting misfortune. 2. Deliberate inconvenience. The Stoics accepted within the esteem of encountering intentional inconvenience to construct mental and physical versatility. This seem include fasting, uncovering oneself to cold, or locks in and other shapes of self-discipline. By willingly grasping inconvenience, we will reinforce our capacity to endure hardships and develop greater self-control. 3. Impassive journaling. Keeping a diary could be an effective stolid hone that makes a difference as we reflect on our contemplations, activities, and feelings. By composing down our encounters and examining them through the focal point of impassive standards, able to pick up experiences into our behavior and make more think choices. 4. The polarity of control. Applying the division of control in day by day, life involves consistently reminding ourselves of what is inside our control and what isn't. By centering our vitality on what we are able to impact and tolerating what we cannot, we are able to reduce stress and increment our sense of awe. 5. Amor fati. The impassive concept of amor fati, or the cherish of destiny, includes grasping everything that happens to us, whether great or terrible, as essential parts of our travel. By tolerating our destiny with appreciation and poise, we will discover peace in even the foremost challenging circumstances. Authentic impact and cutting-edge significance. Stoicism has had a significant effect on Western thought and culture all through history. Its standards have impacted different areas, counting brain research, writing, and authority. For illustration, cognitive behavioral treatment, CBT, a broadly utilized mental approach, draws intensely on impassive thoughts, almost the association between considerations and feelings. In writing, impassive topics can be found within the works of Shakespeare, Milton, and Goethe, among others. These scholars investigated impassive concepts such as the control of reason, the certainty of enduring, and the significance of ideals. In administration, numerous fruitful pioneers and masterminds have grasped stolid standard. For occasion, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Theodore Roosevelt were known to respect and hone Stoicism. Advanced pioneers, such as previous Naval Force SEAL Jocko Willink and businessperson Tim Ferriss, moreover advocate for impassive hones as devices for individual and proficient victory. Stoicism and lifestyle. Joining Stoicism into our day-by-day lives can bring various benefits, from expanded enthusiastic versatility to more noteworthy clarity and reason. Here are a few ways to apply impassive standards in regular circumstances. Morning reflection. Start each day with a period of reflection. Consider the challenges you will face and how you'll be able to approach them with a stolid mentality. Remind yourself of the virtues you want to develop and the activities you'll be able to take to live in understanding with them. Careful breathing. Hone careful breathing to remain grounded within the display minute. When you feel overpowered or pushed, take some profound breaths and center on the sensation of breathing. This basic hone can assist you recapture composure and clarity. Evening review. Conclusion each day with an evening survey. Reflect on your activities, considerations, and feelings all through the day. Consider what went well, what might have been moved forward, and how you'll apply impassive standards more successfully within the future. Theory, appreciation. Develop appreciation by routinely recognizing the positive angles of your life. Express appreciation for the individuals, encounters, and openings that bring you bliss and fulfillment. Appreciation can upgrade your sense of well-being and satisfaction. Grasping challenges. When confronted with challenges, see them as openings for development. Inquire yourself how you'll learn from the experience and what excellencies you can practice in reaction. Grasp challenges with a sense of interest and assurance. The immortal shrewdness of Marcus Aurelius. One of the foremost persuasive, impassive rationalists was Marcus Aurelius, the Roman head from 161 to 180 advertisement. His individual compositions, known as the Contemplations, offer immortal shrewdness and viable direction for living a high-minded and important life. Here are a few key experiences from Marcus Aurelius that stay pertinent nowadays. Center on the show. Keep yourself to the show. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of living within the display moment and not being devoured by stresses approximately the longer term or laments approximately the past. By centering on the here and presently, we will make more careful and think choices. Acknowledgement of destiny. Acknowledge anything comes to you woven within the design of your destiny for what might more apropos fit your needs. This site reflects the impassive rule of accepting our destiny and grasping anything happens as portion of the normal arrange of the universe. By doing so, we will discover peace and satisfaction in any circumstance. Internal quality. You've got control over your mind, not exterior occasion. Realize this, and you'll discover strength. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our genuine control lies in our capacity to control our considerations and responses. By centering on our inner quality, we are able to explore outside challenges with resilience and grace. Ethicalness and integrity. If it's not true, don't do it. If it doesn't sound sincere, don't say it. This quote underscores the significance of living with ethicalness and keenness. By adjusting our actions with our values and standards, we are able to lead a more moral and fulfilling life. Ducker's Stoicism in present-day self-help. In later a long time, Stoicism has experienced a resurgence in notoriety, especially within the domain of self-help and individual advancement. Numerous modern creators and masterminds have drawn on stolid standards to offer common-sense exhortation for accomplishing victory, joy, and internal peace. Books such as Ryan Holiday's The Deterrent is the Way and The Day-by-Day Stolid have presented stolid thoughts to a modern era of perusers, highlighting their significance in today's fast-paced and frequently unpleasant world. The request of Stoicism within the cutting-edge, self-help development lies in its common sense and significant approach to managing with life's challenges. By emphasizing individual duty, enthusiastic resilience, and moral living, Stoicism gives a guide for exploring the complexities of modern life with more noteworthy clarity and reason. Conclusion. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a capable cure to the stresses and instabilities of advanced life by advancing flexibility, mindfulness, and moral living. As more individuals look for meaning, reason, and tranquility in a progressively chaotic world, the ageless shrewdness of Stoicism may in fact end up more appealing to those who are seeking out for a way to inward peace and individual development. By incorporating stolid standards into our day-by-day lives, ready to develop a more noteworthy sense of well-being, clarity, and fulfillment, eventually driving to a more purposefulness and ethical presence. Stoicism educates us that, whereas we cannot control outside occasions, we have the control to select our responses and shape our internal world. By centering on what is inside our control and accepting what isn't, we will explore life's challenges with elegance and versatility, finding peace and satisfaction within the prepare. The persevering shrewdness of the Stoics proceeds to rouse and direct us, advertising an ageless system for living a significant and satisfying life.